One of the great tests is to realize you are not God, but to realize and accept that you exist because of God and within God, and that you are one with God, but you are not God. I like what this guy is saying. Now he says that we must know that we are not God. But as we progress in what he's saying, we notice that he said that we are one with God. Do you see a contradiction? Well, for myself, I don't see a contradiction. I like what he says. But many may not understand what he's saying. So I was just thinking that perhaps I could clarify. Now, the important point, he says, is to know that we are not God. Yes, that indeed I have no doubts. We are like images in a movie show. And we came into this world unaware of who we are, only aware of only one thing, or whatever we think we are, and whatever we think we see the world to be. In other words, we are just in a movie show, dreaming of where we are, dreaming of myself, and dreaming of where I am. But the important point of life is that we need to be out of that movie show. So once we are out of the movie show, then it's a bit different. I would be sitting here watching the movie show. I'm no longer in the movie show, but I'm the watcher of the movie show. Is this extraordinary? What I've just said is actually extraordinary only when we realize it. It is meaningless if it was just an intellectual thinking. Why? Because if you are just intellectually thinking, then you'll probably be thinking that now I can see my life as a movie show, and I'm just a watcher of the movie show. But the problem is that you are still in a movie show. Now, in all these videos that I create in my channel, it was only for one purpose, to assist you to find a way to get out of the movie show and to be aware of your own true one presence. Unfortunately, I'm having a hard time telling everyone about this because the movie show is endless. The mind continues endlessly from lifetime to lifetime in a memory, and a person is never born. He stays inside that movie show and is forever inside. Not forever, not forever. If you do your best to get out of the movie show, it is possible you can do that. And that's why I'm here, to help you to get out of the movie show. Okay. Now, this guy in this picture, he says this. He says that be for certainty that we are not God, but we are one with God. I really like what he says, and I hope he understands what it means to be outside the movie show. Now, we are not God because we are all in a movie show. But when we come out of the movie show, if we do come out, we'll see a world very different. You'll connect with people at the level of breath. You realize that this whole world in which you are part of is just me. Now that's not easy to understand. Everything that you're looking at is a kind of illusion. And what is true is only me. If you do realize what is me, then you will realize that you are entered into the one presence, the undescribable, undefinable, unlocatable one presence. You will be identifying yourself you'll be giving yourself a name that is not of this world, but a name that calls out the one present. When that happens, then I would safely say that my Father and I is one, that we are one with God.